Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're gonna be making a finger yarn chunky blankets. Well, you don't need a lot of equipment for these blankets. You only need your fingers, your yarn, a pair of scissors, and maybe which is optional, a lighter to burn the ends. Yes, and that's it. So let's get started. Now we're gonna start off by making a slip knot, whichever way you know how to do it. And yes, with your fingers you're gonna make the yarn pass through like that, and you make a chain. This is the foundation chain, and you're gonna make this very same chain until you get your desired length. Well, I'm only doing this for demonstration purposes to show you how it is started, but I had already made mine. I had already started mine, but I could not show you on mine because mine was so big. And yeah, here I'm just showing you the foundation of how we started. And as we go by, I will show you demonstrating with mine. But I had not made a video to show you how to start it, so that's why I made this very one for step 1 and step 2. The rest is going to be a repetition of what you've been doing in step 1 and step 2. It's just literally passing the yarn through with your fingers, and that's it. So enjoy.
Every night are we paradise seems so far away. Still I try to buy myself some time to get me to that place. All I want is you. Staying up till we want to. Tell you what, I bet.
Now that's our first row, or our foundation row. So you're gonna skip that last loop and then go ahead in each and every top loop like I'm showing you, pull the yarn through and make new loops. This last one should act as your first one for the next row. So go ahead and make them very even and similar to each other so that your blanket can be even. Go ahead and do that until the end. Yes. Then after this row, whatever is going to be next is going to be on my big blanket that I already started. So you will be just following along while I do it. Enjoy.
Every night are we paradise seems so far away. Still I try to buy myself some time to get me to that place. All I want is you. Staying up till we want to. Tell you what, I bet that we could see it new. I wanna let you, nothing to do. Let's go while our worries away. I know.
Now here we had reached the end of the row. That's row 2, and that's when I introduce you to my big blanket. Yes, that's the blanket that I was already making. It was already making progress. You see how big it was? Yes, so I am still doing the same thing that I was doing in row 2. So just pulling the loops through. Here it was speeded, but when it comes closer to the camera where you can see it, I'm going to reduce the speed so you can see it exactly. As it goes on, I reduce on the speed and I show you exactly. That's exactly what I am doing. So continue doing the same thing, passing loops through with your fingers while you go back and forth. Yes. Towards the end of this row, I'm going to show you how to join the yarn. Yes, when your ball of yarn is finished, I'm gonna show you how to join the yarn with the next ball of yarn. So to join your yarn, grab the end piece of your last yarn and also grab the beginning of your new ball of yarn. Grab your lighter, light it and join together like that, and then join the pieces together like that. After joining them together, try to tug on it and see if it is really secure like that. And trust me, it's not going to fall apart. So continue your work like that, like we've been doing previously, until you get your desired length, because we already have our desired width. So just do the same thing, going back and forth until you get your desired length, and then we come back and I show you how to finish the blankets.
Every night, every night are we paradise seems so far away. Still I try to buy myself some time to get me to that place. All I want is you. Staying up till we want to. Tell you what, I bet that we could see it new.
So as I went on, my blanket became longer and longer, so I had to roll it to make it easier for me to continue with my work. And yes, that was the progress. That's how big and long it was. Yes, but I was almost at the end. So we're coming back with how to close our blanket so that it doesn't unravel. And that's what we are doing right now. Yes, so you see that loop, pull a loop through, make it a little bit longer than that, and then come back and pick the last loop like that. Go ahead and pick another loop like that and come back for the previous loop, just like that. Continue pulling a loop through the next one, and then you come back for the previous loop, just like that. You are going to continue doing that until the end of the row, because by doing this, we are trying to recreate what we did in row 1. Yes, what we had at the beginning of our blanket is what we have to have at the end of our blanket. That's why we are coming back in this way to pick up the previous loop with the new and interjoin them with the new loop. Yes, we are trying to recreate what we did at row 1. So that, the beginning of our blanket and the end of our blanket can look the same. So continue doing this until the end of the row. I'll come back and show you when we are almost finishing. At this point, we are almost at the end of our tutorial. I went ahead and did the whole row, and this is what is remaining. So we are just gonna loop through the last ones and then cut our yarn, and then try to hide the remaining tail of the yarn. And yeah, that will be the end of our blanket. So cut your yarn, leave a little bit of a tail, grab the last one, pass it through and loop it again so that you can secure it like that. And that's it. But again, we have to hide that tail because we cannot just leave it hanging like that. So we shall do that, and we shall also go back to the beginning where we did row 1, where we started making the first loop, and we shall also do the same to it and hide it like that, the same way we're hiding this one. There is no formula of doing that. Just grab your lighter when it's almost finished. Just grab your lighter and burn it and conjoin it to the rest of the blanket, and that will make it secure. Yes, and that was it for the top of our blanket. After hiding our tail, it's no longer noticeable. We're gonna go ahead and hide the one at the bottom. That's how the blanket looks when finished. Now it's time to hide the loop, the tail of the beginning chain. Just go ahead and put it inside. Just put it through. Anyhow, it doesn't matter how. Just make sure it's not noticeable, it's no longer visible, and burn it. And that will be the end of your blankets. Yes, Just grab your lighter and burn and join it to the similar color where it is not going to be noticeable. Just like that. And that's it. Voila. You see, after burning, you cannot even notice that it was burnt or anything. That was the end of the tutorial. Yes, and now this is our final product. Guys, these marshmallow colors are so beautiful. Even the camera lighting and angles cannot do it justice. You can use it in your couch, or you can use it as a bedspread on your bed, or you can also just use it as a throw blanket, as you will see on mine, like there. Yes, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and please share it to other people so that they can learn also something new. Catch you in my next one. Bye.